All right. So this next definition, definition two, deserves a little bit of graphical interpretation, um, just to help us solidify the idea of what left and right continuous mean. So the definition, we're right here. So the definition of one-sided continuity, a function f is called left continuous at a particular value, x equals c, if the left-hand limit of the function equals the value of the function at that point. So in other words, let's go ahead and draw a little graph here for an example of what it means to be left continuous. So for left continuous, let's just draw a little plane, and then let's have a function. So something like this, and let's say the function just stops right there. So the reason why this has a special definition is normally up here, definition one, the continuity at a point, in order for a function to be continuous at a point, the limit has to equal the value of the function at that point. The limit. Down here, this is only the left-hand limit. Hence the name left continuity, left continuous. There is no right-hand side of this point. So here, let's just say that this is x equals c. This function doesn't continue. So we can't look over here in the right and try to figure out what the right-hand limit is. That's just not possible for this particular function. You know, maybe this function goes to the left forever and it stops right there at x equals c. But that's an example of left continuous. An example of right continuous might be something very similar. So there's the graph of a function. It is right continuous. Another way to think about it is some people might have trouble with this because they see that the function ends on the right. So maybe they confuse this with right continuous because they see, oh, it ends and there's nothing to the right. One way that I can think to remember this is if you had to grab, if this were a string or something, and if you were standing right here in the middle at this point, and you had to grab this piece of string, what hand would you typically use? You'd probably use your left hand to grab this. Also, it's to the left of this point in question.